JP, we're back.
And we back, and we back.
Oh man, that was just a tough Thursday, y'all. I'm still recovering over that loss we had.
Yeah, man, it was. Oh man,
That might have been the first game we were like favored to win.
yeah.
I'm not really sure. That might have been the first game we were favored to actually win this season, and you know we just dropped the ball tremendously.
It's
What were your takes?
man, I'm still speechless, man. Like these last 2 weeks they've been. Oh man, just weary, sad, miserable days, man. To be a Falcons fan. Last time, you know, I was up, man. Was 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago when we were in first place.
We were just in first place at one point.
Yeah.
Still have a chance to get first place, thankfully. Thank God.
Yeah.
But, that's the one thing about the Falcons. That's why our fans have sometimes, fair weather. Because it's like, okay, nobody expects us to do good. We're doing good. And so when we start expecting a little bit, we have some expectations of these Falcons, and they don't pan out. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. The weather played a huge part. I will say that. The weather played a huge part. But having a feeling that we were going to be able to run the ball against a bad run defense, and it was raining, which will cause you to run the ball more, and we didn't get the job done, it was kind of sad.
Very sad, man. But short week, we played on Thursday night. We played a team that was seeking for revenge in the divisional foe, the Panthers, and they were ready to play, man. They had a great game plan from the jump. They punched us in the mouth early, so we couldn't get going. Like Mike said, it was a rainy game. This game was suited for us, I feel like, because, like you said, bad weather environment. We're a run-first team, so I was looking for us to, ground and pound and control the time possession, get big plays in the run game, to set up the pass. But it's like, man, we couldn't get nothing going at all in the first half, Mike.
Cordell only had 3 points for fantasy.
Man, killing my fantasy league, man. That's Cordell, my RB2 right now. But
better and better.
I was like, man, we couldn't do nothing, and not even to mention like throwing the ball. Oh my God, that's pretty much the meat of the whole show.
It was crazy because I was watching the Falcons game at my friend's house, and it got to halftime, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go home, and I didn't cut the game on the rest of the day, and I just had a feeling, looking the way we were playing the first half, I was just like, we're not playing like the Falcon football we played the last couple weeks, so it was just sad. I more so just kind of scrolled on Twitter and just kind of looked at all the memes and different Twitter jokes of Mariota making a fool of himself out there.
Yeah, speaking of which, is it time, Mike?
It's not time.
Is it time to
I will
pull
say
the
that.
trigger on Mariota and give the rookie Desmond Ridder a chance?
I will say it's not time, and here are my reasons. It's one game. It's only been one game for real that he's played this bad. It was a lot of, the weather was a factor. Now, the games throughout the season, he's missed some passes and stuff, but it was like really relevant this past Thursday. But he gives us the best chance to make the playoffs. I think you throw Ridder in there right now, it's just too much pressure on him. Obviously, Ridder practices every day. So, obviously, if he was that good, they would put him in. So, it has to be a reason why he's not going in, or at the end of the day, Arthur Smith trusts Mariota, or that's the best option available, and we're going to go with that. So I don't think it's time to put Ridder in, but if we definitely start losing some playoff chances, we might as well just, put him in towards the end of the year, depending on where we fall at. But nah, keep Mariota, man. Super Mario, I still trust in you, man. I still trust in you.
Well, we need to see some Super Mario performances because these last 2 weeks, the guy ain't been getting the job done, man.
He's been missing some wide open passes. I've seen several clips.
Oh
the
God.
worst clip right now is the one where he's like falling down, throwing the ball, or trying to throw the ball, and I'm just like,
they making memes of him. They embarrassing us, man.
Does he think this is Madden or something?
Mariota, man. Hopefully you can clean it up. Like Mike said, I don't have as much faith as he does, because I know what Marcus is going to bring to the table, and I think he might have reached his ceiling. But my take on the quarterback situation is I feel like, the staff, they had a mini bye, and the team had a mini bye, 10 days off Thursday night. I feel like they had a lot of time to evaluate everything. And I'm not in the meeting rooms, but I'm assuming they may have had talks about it. Obviously it's been in the media about, the quarterback situation. I kind of like saw some of the post game conference and some of the reporters were talking about, Coach, are you looking to, give Desmond Ridder a shot? Is there talks about any quarterback changes and things like that? So,
and Smith, like Arthur Smith, he's doing a great job. He's cutting that off.
yeah,
He's saying there's never a situation never like there's no Ridder type situation coming back. I don't even think Ridder should even get in right now. Just wait. Should wait till the playoffs. I mean, if we don't have no playoff hopes, then maybe. But we got to stick with Mariota. I mean, overall, he's played good overall. People have bad games. He was in a bad weather environment. He was playing like he was playing Madden. So hopefully he can knock back. We face the Bears next week. Hopefully he can get back on track and start playing some Falcon football, man. That'll make me feel good about my day and my, everything going on.
Yeah, it's a couple things, man. It's Arthur Smith, he trusts Marcus Mariota due to the fact that Marcus played with the Titans, so it's obviously a relationship there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only so far, he can go before, he needs to make a change. But you drafted Ridder for a reason, I feel like. If things continue to start to unravel for the Falcons, we lose 2 or 3 more games, and it falls on Marcus' shoulders, I feel like you got to make a change.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, 2 or 3 games, then okay,
you
make the change, and I respect it. But just one game like this, I don't think you pulled the trigger. I mean, looking at what I saw in the preseason with Ridder, I mean, he's not like honestly that much better than Mariota. That's in my opinion. I mean, we don't know for sure, but looking what I saw, it's not like that much better. Maybe a little more accurate, but I don't think it's like a clear cut. Like, okay, we got to this is the guy.
I feel like he's more accurate because he can't miss Kyle Pitts wide open 2 weeks back to back. One for a touchdown, it could have won you the game, and then one on a big third down conversion.
It's the weather, man. It was the weather. It was raining,
I don't
windy.
care, rain, sleet, or snow. I got my 6'6" tight end running free. Like, no excuses, man.
There were some bad plays. I mean, it was atrocious. But you got to think also the defense didn't play well either.
Well, I didn't want to touch too much on the defense, mainly because we're not at full strength.
This is your guy. These are your guys.
That's my side of the ball that I've been mentioning week in and week out. But we're not at full strength, and I come to accept that. And also like we're just not that great defensively. So I just got to keep it real. We're doing what we can when we're healthy, but it's just not enough. Like, we can't get pressure on the quarterback. Yeah, and we're leaving guys open, man.
We need Lamar Jackson. He's coming soon. Lamar, you coming soon. All right, don't worry. That's going to be the new Vic 2.0. Lamar, we're coming for you, man. Arthur's going to drop the bag. Mr. Blink is going to drop the bag for you. Don't you worry. You're coming here, guy.
Yeah, man. But let's shift gears a little bit, man. What do you think been another issue on on the squad this year, just with our game planning and in-game adjustment? Do you think our in-game adjustments have been good from the coaches, or do you think we should make some more adjustments on the fly as far as like playing better? You know what I'm saying?
I think we definitely don't make a lot of adjustments in game. You can tell sometimes we get conservative on defense, and it may be due to injuries, but definitely it's not a lot of adjustments made. It's kind of like, okay, look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna run, play action, throw the ball a couple times. It's the same thing over and over again, and we just hope that. I think right now it's just like we hope we can do that successfully. Can the line actually do that? Depending on who we're playing against each, week to week. But I really don't think the game plan changes too much. Maybe some matchups, you can tell like they lean on it, like especially on offense. Like they'll throw a bunch of different things in that first drive just to see how the defense matches up, and then from there they can maybe go, maneuver a route within the offense, creating something on how to, be successful. So when they stop the run, which is, one thing we're best at, number 3 in the league. When they stop the run, it's kind of not much for us to do. We're playing to our strengths, and then you take one of our strengths away, it's like, we ain't got nothing.
Yeah, we like to stick to the script, man. Arthur Smith and Dean Pease are old school coaches, so what works for them, hey, what they believe in, they're gonna stick to it.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Hey, but yeah,
don't fix it.
Yeah, I don't know, Mike. I think it's been broke lately because last 2 weeks.
You got to look at these last 2 weeks.
Been successful against us. So
the Chargers, we almost had that game. Came down to the last end.
Yeah.
And then this game, we just kind of, we didn't get it going offensively. And I think we could bounce back. We got the Bears this week. They just lost to the Lions. Justin Fields is playing incredible right now, but they're still losing. They're still losers at the end of the day.
Right.
We're winners. We have a chance. Well, we're not really winners. I'll take that back. But we have a chance.
No, we are winners.
Okay.
We are going to bounce back this week. Must-win game at the crib against the Bears. We winning this week, man.
Can you guarantee it like Chuck?
I guarantee it. Victory. 23-20. Falcons. There you go.
3-20. That's going to be big. We're going to be in the bins. We're going to hit the street again this weekend. We're going to hit the streets. We're going to really see.
Yes, sir. Fans, get ready.
We're going to really see what them Dirty Bird fans talking about.
It's going to be cold.
It's going to be cold. We done lost 2 in a row. Who's out there putting on for these Falcons? Last time me and Ken went out there, we got some good content. A lot of people are excited. They were excited about us winning and stuff. So to see it again, it'd be nice. I definitely gonna check it out when we finally drop those vids, but or that content. But I'm excited, man. Like you said 23-20. I'm gonna go. Wow. I'm gonna go 24-14 Falcons.
Okay, 10-point win. Okay.
A 10-point win. I just don't think the Bears are talented, but I don't know, man. I don't want them to score too much, but the way our defense is looking, our injuries are banged up. I don't know, but I think we can stop them. We just really got to watch out for Justin Fields. This man takes off. He's broken a couple of records. He even broke Vick record the other week.
He's been playing phenomenal, bro.
We got to slow him down. And he's going to be at the crib, too. He's going to be back home.
Family going to be in the stadium, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. This leads to my next point. Like, how will we be able to contain Justin Fields? Like, I think in today's game, it's close. I think it's between him and Lamar Jackson. Like, it's the modern day Michael Vick, just the playing style.
Yeah.
And just the way they utilize him. Like, a lot of zone reads and RPOs, but they have the Bears do a great job of designing a lot of design quarterback runs for him. Mm-hmm. Specifically for him. You know what I'm saying? He putting the ball in Herbert's belly, but he taking it out. Right. He running 40 yards down the field. Like he did it last yesterday against the Lions. So I think he rushed for like 147 and threw for like 120 or something. Crazy. And then like you said, the week before he
against Miami.
He broke the record. He broke Vick's rushing record in a single game. So that's crazy. Man, but yeah, we got our hands full defensively, so
I think it starts with the offense. If the offense can get going, putting up points and scoring, I don't know if the Bears can match us point for point. They start getting to the point where we can get a couple stops early. We get up on the scoreboard. It's kind of okay. Now it's a different game. You know what I mean? You got to throw the ball a little bit more. So I think if you start throwing the ball a little more, it's a different game. We'll be able to contain him a lot more, rather than if we're matching them point per point. They can kind of still stick to the game plan, have him still comfortable staying within his system and everything. But if we can get him actually throwing the ball and do less running and stuff, then he could probably make some mistakes.
Yeah, I agree.
There's a reason why we passed up on him in the draft. There's a reason.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why.
Fields is really the only player that scares me for the Bears. They do have Darnell Mooney, he's a good receiver, pretty solid. And they got the running back Herbert, who's pretty good too. But outside of them, actually no. The tight end Cole Kmet.
He's been solid.
He's been playing good the last couple of weeks.
If you got him on fantasy
watch,
he's
just put up 23
solid
this week. So
yeah, he's definitely solid on fantasy.
Yeah, they have a few playmakers. But obviously Justin Fields leads in all areas in their offense. But he's that guy that we got to stop in order for us to win. But I like our chances at home coming off, 2 tough losses. I feel like the Falcons are motivated to, get back right. And I mean, despite all of this, we're still only one game out of first place in the division. So,
hey, we have a chance.
we have a chance. We're still.
The Bucks won earlier this week against the Seahawks.
Yeah, they played
out in Germany.
First Germany game in
NFL
game, history,
which is big. So,
yeah.
No, we definitely have a chance to, still be first place. So, like I said, as long as we have a chance, Mariota gives us our best chance. Would you rather put a rookie in there who doesn't really know what's going on, having that experience, or would you rather stick to somebody who has that experience, has won you a couple ball games? You know what I'm saying? I think that's the best way to go. You stick with him. You know what I'm saying? And I really like that Arthur Smith is shutting down all the rumors, letting them know that, hey, this is my quarterback. I'm confident in him. And we can, go far, So, hopefully we'll see. Thing is, with these Falcons, man, it's like, okay, we have a chance to win the playoffs, so of course we're going to try to make the playoffs. But at the same time, it's like.
Are you thinking about the draft?
Right. Like, we're already outside of top 5 pick. So,
we need to go all in. Go all in while you got a chance. Because if we trying to win and be competitive, don't go in halfway. You know what I'm saying? We either going to go all in, try to win, and try to, compete for a playoff position or compete in the playoffs if we get in, or we can tank. You know what I'm saying? Not purposely tank, but like obviously, like, you know what I'm saying? We losing games, we throw in the towel. But I don't want to do that.
Nobody wants to do that.
You know what I'm saying? So if the Falcons gonna compete all the way, 100%.
We're trying. That's the thing is we're trying to compete. And I just hate to get to a point where we found the playoff spot, and now it's like, okay, well, now we're putting Ridder in and kind of like you said, throwing in the towel a little bit. So while we got the chance,
I wouldn't necessarily say that's throwing in the towel though, because what if you got to be optimistic, Mike? What if Ridder comes in, throwing out hypotheticals? What if Ridder comes in and does well? He's completing those passes that Mariota's missing to Pitts and London. You know what I'm saying? The running game gets back, you know what I'm saying, effective. Because Desmond Ridder, he can scramble too, just like Marcus.
Yeah.
Mobile, just like him. But to your point, I understand he doesn't have the experience that Marcus Mariota has. And like you said, Marcus Mariota has, even though he's played bad these last couple of weeks, he's helped us win games. So I give him that.
Especially against the Panthers, man.
But
he threw a pick, but he also ran it on third down.
I'm here for change. I'm not knocking change. If it works, hey, I'm for it. But hey, if Ridder comes in, stinks up the joint, put Marcus back in. I'm just saying. I think we should give it a try.
Yeah, we give it a try once we realize.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Once we're down there with the Saints and the Panthers, then we can give it a try. But until then, we're all full speed. Mariota, Super Mario, man. I believe in you, man. We got this, man, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, man, let's get to outside the trap, man. What were some things that caught your eye, man, across the league?
Justin Jefferson is the best receiver out in the league right now.
Over Cooper Kupp? Over Devontae Adams?
Yep.
Over DeAndre Hopkins?
Yep. The best.
Over Tyreek Hill?
Yes, and Diggs.
Hey, you heard the bold statement. Hey, the guy
He is the best. No hands
catch.
down. Shout out to LSU, man. Another LSU product. I mean, he can do it all, man. Some of those catches he was doing.
Wait, hold up. I got a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Was the catch he made on 4th and 18, was it better than Odell's catch in New York? How would you rate his catch compared to Odell's?
I don't know if it's the best, but the level.
Was it better? Was it better?
I don't know if it's necessarily better because of the one hand. It's just the way that Odell stretched out to catch it with one hand. But it was just more so the difficulty that Jefferson caught it. I think it was like almost a double team.
In traffic.
In traffic. It's cold.
4th down? That was on fourth down.
I feel like JJ is definitely the best wide receiver out right now. He's playing phenomenal. They're 8-1. You can't knock his game. If they can continue this success, then yeah, he's definitely the best receiver out right now. Not saying, Diggs and them are not bad, because Diggs has some great catches too, but the way he's playing right now, it's kind of like on some LeBron James is the GOAT.
Yeah.
But like you seeing Luka dropping 40 on a regular basis, it's kind of like, well, he's probably playing the best right now. You know what I'm saying? Like he's probably the best player going, in this position right now. So that's where it is right now. It's just like Justin Jefferson playing great.
Definitely trending up.
Definitely trending up. So.
But obviously he's definitely one of the best receivers in the league right now, if not the best one. But yeah, that game yesterday, Bills vs. Vikings, if you didn't see it, it's the game of the year, unless in these next 7 weeks we get another game that tops that.
Right.
That game was crazy. Overtime.
Got a gunslinger and Josh Allen. Just that's Josh Allen for you.
Hey, don't sleep on Kirk Cousins, man. Got a little swag now, wearing them chains after every win, man.
Patrick Peterson was wearing the chains now.
Oh, I didn't see it.
He wore the chains because he had to pick.
Oh yeah.
They put the chains on. They put the chains on him and had him pushing P in the airplane. So they definitely having a good time in Minnesota. Hopefully they can keep it up in the playoffs. That's the biggest thing I think for the Vikings was always the playoffs. Can they do it in the playoffs? Can Kirk Cousins deliver in the playoffs? He's always been an average quarterback, but can he deliver in the playoffs? So I think that's the same question that's going to remain for them. When it matters.
Yeah, they're definitely hot right now. I think they make some noise in the playoffs, man, because the NFL this year, I feel like it's a little more balanced. Obviously, you got your heavy hitters like the Eagles, the Vikings, the Bills, the Chiefs, and what I'm saying, name a few teams, but I feel like the Vikings are the hottest team in the league right now.
Oh, for sure.
They've been playing these last few weeks. But yeah, what you think about the Packers upset, man, against the Cowboys?
I did not see them coming, but I mean, if the Packers can
A-Rod kind of look like A-Rod.
Right. I feel like maybe
coming back to itself now.
I know we was calling them like, I ain't gonna say trash at one point, but 2 weeks ago it was like these 12.
Is it time for him to retire?
Yeah, these old 12 quarterbacks and him and Brady not looking too good. But hey, man, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Maybe they finally got something going. Just last week he said the offense needs to be simpler, and then next they finally, especially at home, better beat the Cowboys. I mean, maybe they can get something going. It's a lot of football left. You still got the whole month. No, it's 2 weeks left in November. You got the whole month of December, and you got some
January too.
Some of January. So you got a lot of football left. You never know what could happen. Get a wild card spot. And they can catch fire, man. At the end of the day, A-Rod is that man.
What Stephen A. say? He's a bad man.
Hey man, bad man. So you just never know, man.
Hey man, future Hall of Fame for a reason. But let's get to mid-season awards.
Okay.
Who you got as your rookie of the year so far?
My boy Chris Olave.
Oh, okay.
That's he has the most receptions and I think receiving yards as a rookie right now. If you got him on fantasy, he did not play well as projected against the Steelers, but other than that, he's playing overall good. And it's nice to see him step into a role with Michael Thomas out, Jarvis Landry out, and then the Saints just being super terrible as they usually are. I mean, him still flourishing in that situation he's in, bless his heart. But he's doing good. That's my rookie of the year.
My rookie of the year right now is Kenneth Walker, man. Come in.
Ooh, yeah.
Rashard Penny got hurt in Seattle, out for the season, came in. Instant impact. You know what I'm saying? And he getting 20 carries a game. He had a few 100-yard game. He finds a way in the end zone. Didn't necessarily have that good of a week this week against the Bucs, but weeks prior he's been delivering the bell, and I expect him to continue to play well the rest of the season.
Yeah, I think my honorable mention would probably be like Dameon Pierce.
Yeah, Dameon Pierce is too. Yep.
Probably Dameon Pierce.
Yeah.
Defensive end, I think everybody's probably picking Sauce Gardner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, defense on the defensive end. Sauce, he's definitely playing good.
Hey man, he locked down corner and he got that swag with him too.
Come on, man. So
yeah, big sauce. Who you got early front runner for MVP, man?
I'm gonna go with the Bama boy.
I knew it.
Tua. I mean, he's a GOAT. I mean, the comeback, he's already playing phenomenal from the beginning.
Mike thinks everyone's the GOAT.
Yeah, he's been a GOAT since he went to Alabama. But to see him play superb in the early season, get hurt with these concussions, then come back and still kind of feel like he didn't miss a beat. Hey, I mean, I said earlier this year, I think he could ball and MVP already. So just to see him actually doing it, and I'm proud of him, man. Roll Tide, keep going to him. What you got?
Man. Yeah, Tua's been phenomenal. Yeah. It's kind of like a story this season, you know what I'm saying? Come back from that injury, you don't know how he's going to bounce back, and then just how he's been, like he hasn't missed a beat.
Yeah.
But I got it's kind of a two-way for me. Between Jalen Hurts and Pat Mahomes, man. I feel like
Yeah.
Jalen can get it, but I just know what Pat Mahomes can do, and I've seen it time and time again, year after year. But the way the Eagles have been playing, and they're just so well-rounded as a team.
Yeah.
But he's so composed, another Bama boy, obviously. But he's just so composed, a true pro, true leader. And the way he's answered the critics, because before the season, there was like, oh, is Jalen an answer in Philly? Can he, deliver the deep ball? You know what I'm saying? And the additions they got, like A.J. Brown, to help out in the passing game. Devontae Smith has emerged, and their running game is good too. So, I don't know. I feel like it's between him and Pat Mahomes. I feel like it's going to come down to that. Pat Mahomes, it's like we kind of like –
it's expected.
We take his greatness for granted because we see Pat Mahomes make these no-look throws year after year. Like, it's easy. Like, that takes work. The guy's skill set is off the chain. So, and to lose Tyreek Hill and to still put up numbers, I mean, he still has good weapons, but
Travis
to lose his number 1 or number 2 target and still put up the numbers that he's put up every year, hey, man, the guy is special.
Yeah.
Generational GOAT, man. But, yeah, that's definitely the two I have winning MVP this year.
I can see those, man. I mean, they're both playing pretty well. Like you said, Pat Mahomes is kind of like expecting that. Everybody just sees his greatness and kind of maybe take it for granted. So it's kind of tough to get that. Has he even won an MVP before?
I think he won one.
Yeah, so like he won one, so it's like we kind of already seen.
He won one regular season MVP, and he won Super Bowl MVP too.
Right, so it's like I don't know if he's gonna get it. Jalen Hurts, I mean, I don't think he has enough stats, personal stats, to get it. But I really do like him. He's definitely playing phenomenal. That team is playing phenomenal. They actually play tonight, so I think they continue to streak on and on having no losses. So, definitely some front runners for mid-season awards for sure.
Yeah. Last thing, and outside the trap, man. Have you checked out the in-season Hard Knocks with the Cardinals, man?
I haven't, but the funniest thing I've seen is like D-Hop saying like, "What you looking at?" Like, like Kyler, what you looking at? Like, you know what I mean? What you seeing out there? So I think that's the funniest thing I've seen, but I haven't watched it yet. I actually need to watch it tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it this week when I get some time. The only one I've seen is the meme they got on social media with Buda Baker. I'm tired of losing.
Oh yeah,
I'm tired of losing, man. We need to all come together.
They have been
get in practice, watch more film.
Cardinals have definitely been underwhelming.
Emotions came out, boy.
Yeah, they didn't see this. I didn't see this coming from them, but I mean, hey, there's a lot of teams you haven't seen. You didn't think they were going to be like this in the situation they were in. I could say like the Rams being 3-6. The Bucks struggling. The Packers struggling. Certain teams you just didn't see. To be struggling like this. So it's good, and it's just mid-season. Cowboys playing well. You just never know. Never know what it is, man. I enjoyed the NFL season because a lot of things can change in a matter of weeks. So I'm excited for sure.
Yeah, definitely an unpredictable season this year. And years to remember, I feel like this might be one of the most unpredictable. But just like how teams just good teams, sorry teams you think is gonna be sorry, playing well. Good teams that are usually good or kind of not playing too well. So it's an equal mix.
I'm excited.
I feel like we in store for a great end of the run of the season and a good playoffs.
Definitely, for sure. Hopefully the Falcons can sneak up in that playoff so we can prove the haters wrong. Like I said, this is our year. We're here to compete, man.
Always. But that's it for Birds in the Trap.
Yes, sir.
Like we said at the beginning of the show, expect more content on the way. We working.
Guarantee, right?
Guarantee.
Hey, we'll see, man. Rise up.
Follow us on all social media platforms. Birds in the Trap. We out.